You have probably heard about the Inspiration tab for creators, where YouTube gives you AI-generated ideas for your next video. I am a woodworker, so the ideas range from heavy-duty tool carts to shaving cream, sawdust, high-end marble desk accessories. But in the chaos of all that, there was one idea that really stuck out to me.
Turning workshop floor scraps into a modern geometric magnetic knife rack.
But the design is what caught my eye. Because usually the Inspiration tab just gives you a visualization for what the thumbnail could look like. But this one looked actually very cool. But is this buildable, or is it just another AI rendering? Okay, I thought about this for an hour and 20 minutes now, and I think I have a plan.
So I'm getting some scrap wood and start cutting it into different sized pieces. With each cut I'm trying to get the pieces closer to the final shape. It's a bit hard to visualize what the next steps should be, because the design is so unique that no edge or plane is parallel to another. It has a randomness factor that only an AI rendering could have. I have the whole cube in 3 parts now, and I'm going to remove material from the first and the third, while the middle part stays as it is.
I actually don't need a knife block because I already built one that is still in use. But I'm gonna use this for my chisels. And I think this is actually a very good idea because I think I haven't seen anyone using a knife block for their chisels, and I think it might look very cool. In the rendering there is this knife and it's sticking into the block itself. It's not hanging outside of it or anything. I'm gonna do that as well. I have 3 sets of these and all the blocks are flat and could be glued together. In 2 of them I'm gonna remove some material before I glue them up because I think this might be the easiest way. It's still very hard for me to see this vision overall, but I think we are going to get there somehow.
I'm in a weird headspace here. Usually I have a concrete plan for my builds, but here I have to reverse engineer and take it one cut at a time. Kinda fun, kinda stressful. You're probably thinking this guy has lost his train of thought, and you are correct. I want to make this video entertaining, but I have no idea what the next step is. It feels like sculpturing. The idea is there, but I have no idea how I can bring it to life until it's done. If you wonder, that is what I meant earlier. Maybe it's easier to understand visually.
So after the glue up, we now need to make the important changes in shape so it looks closer to the original.
It's not only trial and error in getting the wood shaped, it's also not very clear how. I started with a Japanese pull saw, but that would have took me ages. Neither was it helpful that I already had wobbly arms from the training session in the morning.
Okay, different, probably more effective plan.
But that was the easy part. The next cut turned out to be a lot more complicated already, which meant back to the pull saw. This project had a lot of challenging compound cuts to offer, which I couldn't do with my track saw. So the multi-tool had to come in clutch. But the cut quality was terrible. Besides that, the accuracy was all over the place with that thing. Again, a different solution had to be found, which included a very shaky miter gauge and my table saw. And of course the cuts didn't align, which meant more pull saw action. This was a big back and forth, which most of it isn't even on camera.
Okay, this is what we ended up with. I think it's close enough, but it's definitely tilted a little bit less than the original. And obviously it won't have this OSB surface that it has in the rendering, but I think this one is even better. So before I go into the finishing steps with sanding and rounding over the edges, I need to separate the parts that are held together by double-sided tape and glue them together properly. I decided to use magnets that are going to be screwed in here so that the chisels are held in place.
So now it's down to the final glue up and giving this bad boy some sanding. I'm actually pretty satisfied with the result. Please let me know what you think of it and if I came close to AI's perfection. Thank you all for watching and see you on the next one.